Yu Menglong dies at 37 after falling from a building in Beijing, the tragedy that shook Asia. In the world of Chinese entertainment, few names carried the quiet grace and timeless charm of Yu Menglong. Actor, singer, and director, he embodied not only talent, but a rare humility that made him beloved by millions. He was the boy next door who could make audiences laugh, cry, and dream. But today, that light has gone out. At just 37 years old, Yu Menglong has died after falling from a building in Beijing. The tragedy has left the entertainment world shattered, fans inconsolable, and questions hanging in the air like shadows over a storm. Hold on tight, K-drama family, because this journey is only just beginning. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The revelations, the emotions, the moments that will change everything. The last morning, it began like any other day in Beijing. A sky painted gray, the hum of the city below, and the endless rhythm of urban life. Yet, behind the glass towers and crowded streets, something irreversible was about to unfold. Authorities confirmed that Yu Menglong was found after a fall from a high-rise building in the Chaoyang district. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, but despite their efforts, he was pronounced dead shortly after being transported to the hospital. The clock read 10:47 a.m. when the news became official. By 11 a.m., the world would never be the same. The breaking news that froze the nation. The first reports trickled in quietly, carried by whispers on social media. A trending tag appeared on Weibo, #yumenglong. At first, many thought it was another promotional campaign, perhaps a drama teaser or a music release. But then, the words that no fan could process. Actor Yu Menglong has passed away at 37 after falling from a building in Beijing. The disbelief was instant. Thousands flooded comment sections with desperate pleas. This cannot be true. Tell me this is fake news. Please, someone say he's okay. But within the hour, multiple outlets confirmed it. His management released a short statement, their words trembling between grief and restraint. It is with unbearable sorrow that we confirm our beloved artist, Yu Menglong, has left us this morning in Beijing. We ask for privacy as we process this devastating loss. The scene in Beijing. Eyewitnesses described a harrowing moment. A quiet street suddenly filled with sirens. Police tape surrounding the base of the building. Reporters gathering at a distance. A young woman who lived nearby said through tears, "I saw people running. Then I heard someone say it was Yu Menglong. I didn't believe it. I grew up watching him on screen. How can he be gone?" The crowd grew, not of curious onlookers, but of grieving fans, some clutching photos, others holding flowers. Within hours, the site became an impromptu shrine. White chrysanthemums, candles, and handwritten notes lined the sidewalk, their messages trembling with love and disbelief. The career cut short. To understand the gravity of this loss, one must remember who Yu Menglong was. He was not just another face on screen. He was the breakout star of Go Princess Go, the soulful voice behind tender ballads, the man who directed with vision and acted with sincerity. At 37, he should have been at the height of his career, a leading man with more stories to tell, more songs to sing, more dreams to chase. Instead, that journey was cut short, frozen in time. Industry insiders revealed that he had recently been preparing for a new project, a drama that would have marked a turning point in his acting career. Fans had been eagerly awaiting his return, counting down the days. Now, those days will never come. The shockwaves through the industry. As the news spread, tributes poured in from fellow stars. An actress who had worked with him wrote, "He was gentle, he was patient, and he was kind. On set, he always encouraged us. I cannot believe he's gone. This world has lost someone too good for it." Another colleague posted a photo of them together with the words, "Your laughter still echoes in my ears. Rest well, brother." Even directors and producers who had collaborated with him struggled to contain their grief. One director admitted he had so much more to give. He had a fire that was just beginning to burn brighter, and now it's been extinguished. The fan mourning, perhaps the most heartbreaking reaction, came from his fans. Across social media, millions shared memories, their first drama with him, the songs that helped them through heartbreak, the smile that had once made them feel less alone. One fan wrote, "I survived my darkest days because of your music. I don't know how to survive this day without you." Another confessed, "I've never met you, but you were family to me. Thank you for everything. I will carry you in my heart forever." By nightfall, candlelight vigils were held in Beijing, Shanghai, and even overseas. Fans sang his songs in unison, voices breaking but refusing to fade. The lingering questions. Though the official statement confirmed a fall, the questions remain. Was it an accident? Was it something more? Authorities have not released further details, fueling speculation across online forums. Some urge patience, demanding respect for his family's privacy. Others search for answers, unwilling to let the story end without explanation. For now, the truth rests behind closed doors, but the pain of the loss is undeniable. The legacy of Yu Menglong. At 37, Yu Menglong leaves behind more than a career. He leaves behind a legacy of kindness, artistry, and quiet strength. He was never the loudest star in the room, but he was always the one who made people feel seen, understood, and loved. His dramas, his songs, his interviews, each piece now carries a different weight, transformed into memories frozen in time. The boy who once dreamed of music, who walked into the entertainment industry with nothing but determination, left behind a mark far greater than he ever imagined. Yu Menglong's death is not just another headline. It is a wound on the heart of an entire generation of fans who grew with him, laughed with him, cried with him, and now mourn for him. At just 37 years old, he has been taken too soon, his story left unfinished. And yet, even in this silence, his voice still lingers. His songs still play. His smile still shines from the screen. His memory refuses to fade. Because Yu Menglong may have fallen, but his spirit will forever rise in the hearts of those who loved him. And tonight, as millions across the world whisper his name through tears, one truth becomes clear. He may be gone, but he will never be forgotten. The day Beijing stood still. It was a gray morning in Beijing when the funeral began. The city that usually buzzed with relentless energy seemed to move slower that day, as though the weight of loss pressed down on every street, every building, every heart. Outside the funeral home, thousands of fans gathered. They stood in long lines, dressed in black, holding white chrysanthemums, the flower of mourning. Some carried framed photos of Yu Menglong. Others clutched handwritten letters, sealed with trembling hands. Despite the cold air, despite the drizzle, they waited, some all night, just for a chance to bow once before the portrait of the man they had loved from afar. Inside the hall of farewell, inside the hall, silence reigned. At the center stood Yu Menglong's portrait, a large photograph of him smiling softly, his gentle eyes gazing outward, as though still alive, still reassuring. Surrounding it were wreaths sent from across the industry. Directors, co-stars, music producers, even government officials, all had left messages of respect. Before the portrait, incense burned quietly. The smoke curled upward, carrying whispered prayers into the air. And then came the casket, draped in white flowers. It stood as the heaviest reminder of reality. Yu Menglong was no longer just missing from the world. He was gone from it, the legacy he leaves behind. Though Yu Menglong's life ended at 37, his influence will not. His dramas remain etched into the hearts of viewers. His songs continue to comfort those who listen. His smile, captured in countless photos, continues to radiate warmth even from beyond the grave. For his fans, he is not just a memory. He is a part of them, a voice in their playlists, a face in their favorite dramas, a presence in their stories of growing up. And for his family, he will always be their boy, their son, their light. The funeral of Yu Menglong was more than a goodbye. It was a reminder of how deeply he had touched the world. It was a hall filled with sorrow, a street filled with fans, a city wrapped in mourning. It was the day Beijing stood still. But beyond the pain, beyond the questions, beyond the unbearable grief, one truth became clear. Yu Menglong is gone, but he is not lost. His voice, his spirit, his legacy, they live on. And as the candles burned into the night, as fans sang softly through their tears, the world realized something powerful. A star may fall from the sky, but its light will shine forever.